It's 28 minutes on to 7 o'clock. This is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Caribbean, Copiti, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you had a great night and you're up and ready to face the challenges of this brand new day. It's Thursday, the 23rd day of October. Of course, you know Gordon Joseph the name. So happy to be here. Good morning to you, Yulin. Good morning, Mary E. Banks. Hope you're doing fine. We've got a jam-packed morning, so let me head straight on into it. Yep.
Times are terrible, oh Lord, and it moves me. Yes, it moves me to know in some places.
As we pray this morning, Heavenly Father, thank you for your mercy and grace which woke us up this morning and kept us through the night. For bringing us to a brand new day, we bless your holy name. We remain forever grateful for our homes, work, and families and pray that you will send angels to protect us. May you mend every broken heart, touch all who need healing, comfort all who mourn, and bless those with financial needs. In the precious name of Jesus, amen.
Soul cries out, before I open my mouth, my soul cries out, Father, save your people.
And we've got the Thursday blessings, and the word of the Lord are flawless, like silver refined in a furnace of day, purified 7 times, and that's from Psalms 12 verse 6. Grace and peace be unto you. Amen. Thank you, Rev. Good morning to Miss Wells out there in Los Angeles. Hope you're doing fine, you and the family. Mildred Smith, good morning. Mary E. Banks, Yolan Swan, good morning. I've got not a quiz. I've got some information to share with you, and it's coming from the Grenada Department of Cooperatives. Yes, good morning, Mr. Brian Grimes and the team. Let me see if this is what I really want to play here.
The way you operate.
Would you like to get top quality?
All right. Now, did you know that the United Nations General Assembly declared 2012 as the International Year of Cooperatives? Well, yes, they did. And interestingly, 2025 has also been designated the International Year of Cooperatives under the theme, Cooperatives Build a Better World. Did you know that? Yes, the United Nations, the General Assembly in 2012, well, that year was declared International Year of Cooperatives, and also this year, 2025, is also designated as the Year of Cooperatives, and the theme for this year is Cooperatives Build a Better World. So now you know. Thank you, Mr. Grimes and the team at the Division of Cooperatives. Good morning.
Let this be a warning to all of your people. Oh Lord, let this be a calling.
It's a good day to have a good day. It's 25 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Let's see the word of the day. That word today is scrupulous. Scrupulous. It is spelled S-C-R-U-P-U-L-O-U-S. Let me do that again. Scrupulous. It is spelled S-C-R-U-P-U-L-O-U-S. Scrupulous. And it means extremely careful and thorough. Yeah. Extremely careful and thorough. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The accountant was scrupulous in preparing the financial report. Scrupulous. Are you a scrupulous individual? It sounds like a negative word, but it actually is not. If someone tells you you're very scrupulous, that's good. You're careful and very thorough. Yep. 24 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Yeah, when we look at what's happening in the world today, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Another vessel was destroyed yesterday, bringing the total now to 8. And I keep wondering, when will this stop? You know, how do you differentiate between someone plying their trade, a fisherman, folks going and do diving in the deep waters and so forth, and you know, so far there has been absolutely no evidence of the narcotics or illegal firearms that are claimed to be being carried in the vessel, man. It's a life that is gone, you know. You don't just kill people, man. But in the final analysis, the question is, who has the final say?
Come on.
It's 22 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Mr. Siddiqui Sylvester, good morning to you, bro. Long time. Haven't heard from you.
Let me see you move. Let me see you.
Yeah. Who has the final say?
Who has the final say?
This is crazy, man. Sherry and Nichols, good morning to you. How you doing? Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning. Sylvina Charles, good morning.
Who has the final say? Let me hear you say.
Now, Denzel Joseph had a birthday yesterday. Wow.
Are you ready? Jehovah, turn my life.
Celebrated and enjoyed it to the fullest, yeah?
My life. He makes a way.
Good morning, Erlin. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing fine, yeah? Folks, don't forget that march today.
I say,
Yeah, I'm going to communicate with, I for some reason, I can't remember the specifics, the time and everything like that. So I'm going to call Ali and get some more information. Good morning to Ali Gill and Dr. Wendy Grenade.
I say, who has the final?
Yeah, it's really, it's annoying, when you don't just kill people like that.
Who has
They're not retaliating, and it's even if, my take is, even if there's narcotics on board, there is the legal system, man. You don't just end someone's life because of that, that's crazy. Natalia Ross, good morning, how you doing? This is, this is crazy, really. Nonetheless, good morning to you, Petlin, and the folks in Munich, the folks in Mamacan, and so forth. Good morning. Hope you all are doing fine. Yep, and be on your merry way to work. We've got the motivational tip of the day that's coming up next. Who has the final say? That day will come. Those who like bullying, you feel that you're in a position of power and you can bully others. Who has the final say? Now, end each day with reflection. Review your successes and areas for improvement. Reflection helps refine your journey, okay? Every day, it's important to do an assessment of your day, what you did, how you did it, what you could do better, what you should not have done, and everything like that. So, end your day with reflection, all right? And every day with reflection. It's important that you do that. Jehovah has the final say, so says Sylvina Charles. Well, yeah, of course. And the sooner we get to understand that and accept that, the better it will be for us all. What's buzzing this morning? What's buzzing? All right, OECS ministers push for cheaper medicines. Insulin prices cut. Tropical storm Melissa threatens Jamaica and Haiti. In the region, Haiti's elections under pressure. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Russia's oil firms. And in sports, Grenada under-17 footballers prepare for CONCACAF qualifiers. Who has the final say? I want to make somebody dance this morning. Huh? Tell me who's dancing now.
Spirit fill my soul.
You know, sometimes when you listen to news and then you look at your personal situations, you get overwhelmed, man. Yeah. This morning I feel overwhelmed. Trust me. It is often said life is not fair, but that's how it is, you know. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's what one of my aunts says. Auntie Louie always says, that's how the cookie crumbles. Good morning, Auntie Louie. How are you doing? Auntie Elsa, Trev, Sammy, Potty, Skitty, Zavi, and Zuri. Uncle Glyden, what's up? Curty, Kali, and Cassie. And my little cousin, Colleen, I think, yeah? Colleen or Colleen. I remember, boy. Curtis' daughter. Nigel, good morning, my bro. Good morning to you and the wife and my little nephew. How are you doing? How are you doing? All you doing fine, right? Wifey, all right? Nice. Always reminding you that it is indeed a good day to have a good day, no matter what. Look for the best part of it. Celebrate the positive. My friends at Care Bears, Tanti Marcy, Keisha Khalid, haven't been in touch in quite a while. Yeah, good morning to all the police officers of the nation. Corporal Troy Paul. Good morning to the entire rank and file. All the security officers, good morning. My God is, yeah. My God is so worthy to be praised. My God is worthy to be praised. Mr. Jim Alexander, former principal at McDonald College, we call him Chief. Good morning to you and the family, bro. Hope you're doing fine. Present and past teachers of McDonald College, good morning. Tivoli RC School, good morning to my alma maters. Yeah. Good morning, Tivoli. Daigo Peters, what's up, bro? Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Grenada. Exciting news. Oasis Pet and Garden has expanded. In addition to our existing location, we're now open at our new location, Melville Street, St. George's. Now serving you at 2 locations for even more convenience.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Check out our garden department for the best quality Pro Mix potting soil, vegetable seeds, and seedling trays, cocoa peat, liquid fertilizer, granular fertilizers, and more. Our livestock and livestock products are the highest quality and the best prices in Grenada.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Now, Now, this is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, 23rd day of October 2025. Coming up in the news, OECS ministers push for cheaper medicine, insulin prices cut. In the, still locally, Tropical Storm Melissa threatens Jamaica and Haiti. Regionally, Haiti's elections under pressure. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Russia's oil firms. And in sports, Grenada under 17 football players prepare for CONCACAF qualifiers. The details to these and more after these messages.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
A good Thursday morning, everyone, from our studios in Observatory Road in the nation's capital for this Thursday morning's edition of news. I am Gordon Joseph with the details. Health ministers from across the OECS are taking collective action to tackle a rising cost of medicines across the region. The move comes out of the 11th Council of Ministers of Health meeting held in Grenada. Grenada's health minister and current chair of the council, Philip Telesford, says joint purchasing through the OECS pooled procurement system can make essential drugs more affordable. We have more in this report.
We are in the process of finalizing a terms of reference. So we have appointed a technical working group, and we are finalizing the terms of reference for that purpose, and that is expected to happen by the end of 2025. And that is in collaboration with PAHO, the Pan American Health Organization. So that body of work is currently being undertaken, and that is expected to be completed by the end of 2025. And the actual working group will be established during the first quarter of 2026. So we look forward to that.
Telesford pointed out to a recent partnership in St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines that cut insulin prices by more than 50% as a model for the rest of the region. OECS Director General Dr. Didacus Jules says the region must continue to innovate to maintain progress in health.
And the area of health is an area of critical scrutiny for us all. I want to thank the government of Grenada for the extraordinary hospitality arrangements that have been made for this meeting, and to join with the minister in asserting that this meeting was a very highly productive meeting. All of our critical development partners, our strategic partners in health were at the table, and the discussions were very fruitful, and we discussed in detail some of the responses that we need to make to the current conditions and threats that we face. The hosting of this meeting here in Grenada, although coincidental, comes at a very critical time for Grenada itself, when it is under extreme pressure to to respond to a request made by higher powers in the region to suit their particular agenda. And so our presence here is also an expression of solidarity with the government and people of Grenada.
Grenada Electricity Services Limited Grenelec says it remained profitable in 2024, but operating profit dropped by more than half, from $43 million in 2023 to $20.7 million, while net profit fell to $7.6 million. Chairman James Pitt told shareholders the company achieved record non-fuel sales growth of 10.5%, helping offset higher costs for maintenance and emergency units. As a result, dividends were reduced from 40 cents to 32 cents per share, though retained earnings rose slightly to $64.8 million. Grenelec says it remains focused on financial stability and adapting to a changing energy landscape. And finally, Tropical Storm Melissa is moving slowly over the Central Caribbean Sea. Heavy rain is expected across the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Jamaica throughout the weekend, raising the risk of flash flooding and landslides. A hurricane watch is in effect for Haiti's southwestern peninsula, while Jamaica remains under a tropical storm watch. In the Pacific, a tropical wave south of southwestern Mexico shows signs of development. A tropical depression could form later this week or over the weekend, with a 70% chance of formation in the next 7 days. Now that ends the local segment of news. The regional and international developments are straight ahead, followed by the sports and the weather. In the region, the UN Security Council is warning Haiti's leaders that time is running out to restore order and hold elections before the February 2026 deadline. UN envoy Carlos Ruiz Maesa says the transition clock is ticking as gang violence continues to cripple the country. More than 2,000 people were victims of gang attacks between June and August, and nearly 1.4 million have been displaced. A new UN-authorized force of over 5,000 personnel is expected to help Haiti regain control, but no election date has yet been announced. Still in the region, Jamaica's Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is warning the tourism sector to step up preparations as a tropical storm Melissa threatens the island. He says preparedness is the foundation of recovery, urging hotels, attractions, and transport operators to activate their emergency plans and protect lives and property. The Tourism Emergency Operations Center will be activated this morning at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel to coordinate with disaster officials. Bartlett says Jamaica's calm, unity, and readiness will help the island weather the storm, reminding all stakeholders that preparation, not panic, is the key. Now, looking further afield, the U.S. has announced new sanctions targeting Russia's and two largest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil, in an effort to pressure Moscow to negotiate a peace deal in Ukraine. BBC News senior White House correspondent Christine Holmes has more in this report.
Just to reiterate why this is so remarkable in this moment is that he's been saying this kind of back and forth for months now, where he talks about Putin. He says he wants to end the war, which he also actually did say just now, but then grows frustrated, says that maybe he will give tomahawks to Ukraine, maybe he will impose sanctions. But this is the first time we're seeing him actually go through with this step. The Treasury Department posting about these, imposing sanctions on Russia's two largest oil companies. And these are not just secondary tariffs, which was the original threat, that there was going to be sanctions on countries like China or India who buy their oil from Russia. No, he is actually sanctioning the Russian oil companies. He's saying that he hopes that this helps Putin come to his senses, that it helps him be reasonable. Now, it's still unclear why he says he believes that Putin wants an end to this war. But I do want to note one other part of this that was pretty striking, because it's the first time that he's acknowledged that he told Zelensky that he would not be giving him those Tomahawk missiles, those long-range missiles into Russia, saying here that it would be a minimum of 6 months to train somebody on how to actually use those missiles, saying the only way that we could actually utilize them would be for the United States to shoot them, and that was not something the United States was going to do.
And finally, ChatGPT, a maker of OpenAI, has unveiled an artificial intelligence-powered web browser to challenge competitors like Google, which operates Chrome, the most popular browser in the world. The Associated Press has the details in this report.
OpenAI has launched its own web browser, ChatGPT Atlas, a move which puts it in direct competition with Google. It comes as more internet users are relying on artificial intelligence to answer their questions online. OpenAI says ChatGPT already has more than 800 million users, but many use it for free, and while they do have paid subscribers, the company is still losing more money than it makes. The launch could allow it to pull in more internet traffic and more revenue from digital advertising. But it's expected to face a major challenge against Google's Chrome, which has around 3 billion worldwide users and has been adding some AI features of its own from Google's Gemini technology. So far, Atlas has launched on Apple laptops and will later come to Microsoft's Windows, the Apple iOS phone operating system, and Google's Android phone system.
And that story brings us to the end of the regional and international developments. Stay with us, folks. The sporting highlights, followed by the weather. They're straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Locally, Neil Murphy continues to lead Grenada's talent development scheme for the boys aged 12 to 16, part of preparations for the 2026 CONCACAF Under-17 men's qualifying tournament scheduled for February. Grenada is drawn in Group C with Haiti, Guatemala, and Antigua and Barbuda competing for a spot in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Murphy says the focus is on tactical discipline, mental resilience, and showcasing Grenada's growing talent. Training camps and player development sessions will continue in the months ahead. The PGA Tour has cancelled its 2026 season opening event, the Century, after failing to secure a replacement venue in Hawaii. The tournament, originally set for January 8th to 11th at the Plantation Course in Maui, was moved due to severe drought conditions. Officials say logistical challenges made it impossible to relocate the event in time. The season will now begin with the Sunny Open from January 15th to 18th at Waialae Country Club in Honolulu. That's all the sports we've got for you at this time. Stay with us. We'll have more sports during our lunchtime newscast and also at the primetime newscast later in the evening. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
this year. Make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Eugene Wint at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Eugene.
Good morning to you, Innocent, and good morning to listeners also. Here's the weather for today, Thursday, the 23rd of October. Currently at points near experiencing fair conditions. Winds are from the east-southeast at 15 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 12.4 millibars, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 28.9 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 81%. Yesterday's maximum temperature recorded was 31 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 27 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was 0.3 millimeters of rainfall recorded at Point Celine. Winds brings October's total to 85.6 millimeters. Now let's go to the public forecast for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and breezy with a few light isolated showers. Today's maximum temperature is a picture half 32 degrees Celsius, with winds coming from the east to southeast at 13 to 23 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Tides are currently 4 inches low at 11 o'clock this morning. They're actually high at 5:30 this afternoon. Sunset this evening is at 60 minutes to 6, and sunrise tomorrow morning is at 2 minutes to 6. Just to recap, is the public forecast for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy and breezy with a few light isolated showers. For the mid-service, Admiral Bishop International Airport is usual.
Thank you very much, Eugene. Have yourself a wonderful day now. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all. Oh, yeah.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
It's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. OECS ministers push for cheaper medicines, insulin prices cut. A tropical storm Melissa threatens Jamaica and Haiti. In the region, Haiti's elections under pressure. Internationally, U.S. sanctions Russia's oil firms. And in sports, we hear that the Grenada under-17 football team in preparation for the CONCACAF qualifiers. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, the 23rd day of October. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive and safe day, extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. The traffic report comes up momentarily.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Welcome to Carriacou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance, a peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Come on out, Grenada. Let's move to live. Sunday, October 26, 2025. Fitness walk beginning with warm-up at 2 p.m. at Progress Park St. Andrew. Organize your churches, clubs, family, and community. Great prizes to be won. Call 442-7450 to order your t-shirts now. Features and attractions galore to keep you moving. Hosted by the Health and Youth Departments of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools and appliances for all residential, commercial and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
All right, folks, it's now 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. I now join Corporal Troy Paul for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Corporal Paul.
Good morning to you and also to your listeners. It is always a pleasure to be here. It is very we have nice weather this morning. It's cloudy compared to yesterday and the previous days. So we have our roads are dry, and we want to urge persons in the areas where now as our program is taking place, that it will be a little bit dusty this morning, so you will have to be a little bit careful, especially the persons who have asthma and so forth, or have similar conditions. However, as we dive into this morning's traffic report, one person similar road is relatively a little bit light this morning to compared to the other days, and one of the reasons most schools do not have any schools today. So we expect this morning to be a little bit lighter, but notwithstanding that we do have the morning persons where as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, it will be a little bit heavier. So that is most of the reporting. So persons driving through our roads can do so with a little bit of ease this morning. There's no need to rush, but however, you still have to leave home on time in order to get to work on time. That is the rule of thumb this morning. The accident rate for the past 24 hours, we had a total of 9 minor accidents. We still remain in that trajectory figure, 9 minor accidents, and it is our responsibility as drivers to ensure road safety. Some children may be home today, so we want to urge the drivers to be a little bit more cautious. Once they get that little playtime, they will be out, especially those in the countryside, we want our drivers to be a little bit cautious while they're driving along the nation's road sometimes during the day. But as we focus on this morning traffic update, we know that as we get closer to 8 o'clock hour, we have that heavier volume of traffic. We already seen some movement in the area of Calvini, St. Paul's, and the areas where we normally have a heavy volume of traffic. And persons are expected that your diversion, you do so, and to get to work safely on time. We do not have any obstruction or any accidents at the time in most of our roads, but we want you to ensure that you take the necessary action to avoid any of those as they head on to work this morning. Another appeal, because we have already started enforcement in the area of Molyneux. So we've started seeing some easement along that road on a morning time where we had to erect signs so that persons can comply with the no parking. And so far, most persons are complying, but at times you will figure a few who are defiant, but we will deal with the law will take its course accordingly. But focusing, we just want persons to get to work safely and on time. It is your responsibility. So if you have not left home yet, please do so to avoid a rush and to get to work on time. So that will be all for this morning's traffic update. And the question we want to ponder on the minds of drivers this morning, as we do so every morning, if you're texting,
then who is driving?
Who is driving?
Thank you very much, Corporal Paul, and keep on doing what you do. You're doing a remarkable job, you and your entire team.
Thank you very much, and also to your team at GBN as well. And I want to say a special morning to our listeners this morning.
Thank you, Copy. All right, folks, that has been the traffic report. Stay with us.
What has been your experience using the wire transfers feature on the e-banking app?
So my experience from using the wire transfer feature on the e-banking app, the process has been simple. It has been effective. It's seamless. Anybody could use it. And as a sender, both sender and receiver, it takes no time to receive the money or send the money. So I would definitely recommend that persons use it in the future. If they have need to, they can use it. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Grenada, let's celebrate the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert on Sunday, November 9th from 5 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center with the best of Grenada along with the Black Prince and the Pink Panther. Our partners, Hubbard's, GBN, Grenada Paper Products, Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Clacks Court, Grenada's #1 rum, Brentville Credit Union, Bryden and Miners, Agents 4, Johnny Walker, Smyrna Vodka, and Campari, Renwick Thompson and Company Limited, Pierre Marcel, Hard On Plus, Gittins Healthcare, Dollar Savers Auto Parts, Rise and Shine Supermarket, Springs Food Mart, Excel Plaza, Clem Vision Eye Center, Chillaxing Cafe, Answer Coating, Victory Bar, Blue Bubba's PA Rental and Events Supply, Chateau de la Motte, Grenada, Captain Harris Apartments, Gem Holiday, Beach Resorts, Dana's City Inn, Glenegg, Springwater, and the Grenada Trade Center. Sunday, November 9th, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center, the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Please be seated by 4 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all. Oh, yeah.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
All right, folks, it's 22 minutes after 7 o'clock, and welcome to the conversation. I am expecting guests, however, unfortunately, I have not seen them as yet. I am presumptuous here by saying I believe it could be traffic congestion or whatever. So in the interim, it gives us a space in which we can interact with each other. Of course, I always like to hear the views of the people on pertinent issues. We know what is the talking point at the moment. However, I am not dictating that we talk about that. We know we have a march on today, and a number of civil societies and so forth are coming forth and voicing their opinion and concern on the topical issue. However, if there's something else that you'd like to bring to the fore, you can do so now. Let's go straight to the telephone line. Good morning.
Morning, Innocent. Morning to the listeners and morning to the viewers.
Welcome to the program.
I'm trying not to anger you this morning because I think we should talk about this thing. It's very serious. You know, a few weeks ago I did mention about the danger posed to fishermen, and we've seen what happened to the fishermen of Trinidad and so on. This thing is much more serious than people think it is. They have, the U.S. have military assets in Puerto Rico, in Virgin Islands. We have, through the NATO connection, in Brunei, and of course in Trinidad. So we should ensure that we do not become a pariah state by colluding with people say the most powerful, but to me I would say the most corrupt country in the world, who take life for nothing and is interested in the sense that you seem to be affected by the senseless killing. I think everybody should be.
You don't kill people like that. Of course, they have people dying in the States out of homelessness and hunger and that kind of thing, while they preach all kind of prosperity around the world. So we need to really wake up and put any kind of bias we have towards each other and see that all of us are caught up in this web, that if we don't stick together, we will all perish. And we have to remember, there are thousands of Grenadians in Venezuela, whether it's grandchildren or children, there's so much that we have to lose if we support that. And remember also, during the revolution, the Latin Americans supported us. Even when they were in opposite in terms of ideology, like the Brazilian and the Argentinian, they supported us. So why should we seek to be manipulated because of all the kind of connection we have with the United States? We have to stand on principle, and principle must guide us, especially as we claim we are a Christian nation. Why should we condone killing? Thou shalt not kill. And I'll end here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. It's 26 minutes after 7. Now, as it relates to that, in as much as it is good that we are voicing our concerns or those of us who disapprove of it, or those of us who approve or agree and disagree, the final decision has not been relayed to us as yet. So it's important that we wait and hear, but it's also important to let the powers that be know that we as the people, what is the position we've taken. Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Alive and thankful. Welcome.
Yeah, I missed Minister Thomas yesterday, but I mentioned it to Redhead that we are overlooking the seniors and the disabled. When next they meet with a budget, they should need to set aside monies for transportation, because the citizens, they just stepped over these people. They can't get around. They cannot get to the medical support. They cannot get food. They cannot get around. They need to set aside some monies for transportation for the seniors and medical, the children that are disabled. Have a good weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Folks, it's 27 minutes after 7 o'clock at this time. Unfortunately, for those of you who are bent on letting your voice be heard this morning, we have to take that break because our guests are here. Stay with us. Don't you go anywhere.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. I am a Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Come on out, Grenada. Let's move to live. Sunday, October 26, 2025. Fitness walk beginning with warm-up at 2 p.m. at Progress Park St. Andrew. Organize your churches, clubs, family, and community. Great prizes to be won. Call 442-7450 to order your t-shirts now. Features and attractions galore to keep you moving. Hosted by the Health and Youth Departments of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists.
Welcome, viewers and listeners. Welcome back to the conversation. Like I said, we have our guest this morning. So I'm joined by Miss Mashida Phillip. She is one of the main pillars of the Grenada Film Festival. And I'm looking at a flyer or a poster here, 12 degrees north, 61 degrees west. Kinfolk, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I am well. Good morning to all the listeners out there.
Sorry for having to get you out of bed so early. I know you're a late riser.
No, I'm an early riser. I'm used to this.
Okay, good. All right. We've spoken on a number of occasions on the film festival before.
Yes, we have.
All right. And it's a pleasure and a privilege to have you back talking about it this year. Tell us about the 1st to the 2nd of November 2025, the movie Palace, Excel Plaza Grandlands. Tell us about the film festival this year.
Well, this year we're actually celebrating our 7th season. So that means 7 years we've been showcasing the festival here in Grenada, bringing content from both national content, regional content, and international content, all focusing on positivity here. So this year we're doing something a little bit different. We are looking inwards. We are showcasing on November 1st all Grenadian titles, and on November 2nd we will be doing regional titles, showcasing things from folklore stories, mass, documentaries, and the whole gamut.
Wow, let me ask this. Grenada, we know we're picturesque, we've got all the sites, we've got the rich cultural heritage and so forth, but in terms of the film industry, how are we doing?
That's a great question. Our film industry is emerging. We are rich as far as multimedia is concerned. If you look around you, you're seeing tons of guys who are videographers, who are editors, and we have some of the most innovative and enchanting music videos. Look at all our soca videos that is out there, right? So when you're starting to look at the film industry, there are so many different components in it. There are so many different media outputs that is there. So anything from music videos to content creation to short films, documentaries, long forms, which are feature-length film. Where we are as a nation, we have a lot of short films that are out there. We have a lot of music videos that are out there. We have a lot of content creators that are out there. And we are working towards getting our feature-length films on the market to be more competitive regionally and internationally.
And okay, as active or as growing as it is, how monetized is it? Are there local people making a living per se from the film industry?
We are working on structuring and putting in things in place. We've just formed an organization through GOCA that is called Imagine. I am the vice president of that association, which was just just launched yesterday.
I imagine what all about.
Imagine what the next 5-10 years would be here in Grenada as far as our film industry, right? But basically what we're doing is putting policies and putting regulations in place that can help us to grow our industry here in Grenada. So it is something, it's a work in progress.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now tell us, let's get a little more in detail on this year's festival.
So how this festival came into being, this year I had the opportunity to run a female lab for regional filmmakers. So as part of the UNESCO initiative, we created a lab called She Creates Caribbean. And basically what we did, we brought 6 women together from the region, and the goal was to have 3 films outputted in that process. It's a 12-week intensive program from conceptualization, where they wrote their film script, to distribution. And part of the distribution angle came through the film festival circuit, which we are part of, right? We are part of the Global Film Festival circuit as part of 1261. So coming out from the project this year, because it was a pilot program, we had one film that came out from that project, and that pilot program, and that film is called The Crossing. It was co-produced and co-written by a young woman from Trinidad. Her name is Jaden Roberts, and the other co-writer and co-director on that film is Alicia Walker from Jamaica. But the greatest part of it is we are also featuring all of the talent that was part of that film is Grenadians. So Sabrina Francis and Renee Derriggs will be making their acting debut on screen in this film, and all of the crew was Grenadians. So our DP on there was Renelle Parks. We had Otto Daniel as second cam on this. We had Nicole Hector, who is a Grenadian. She was a producer on it. We had Erica Alexis, who's sitting across there, who refused to be on camera.
But it's strange. How could she be in the film industry and be shy to come on my camera this morning?
Do you know? Do you know most of us who are in this business don't like to be on camera? Yes. I'm just saying, unless you really like to be in front of the camera, right? So coming out of that, we had to formulate a showcase event, which is going to be part of the screening that is taking place next week.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. 2 full days of...
2 full days.
Yeah, and it's centered at the Excel Plaza?
So it is centered, Excel Plaza is our home. As you know, this is the only, not Excel Plaza, let me say it right, Movie Palace.
Movie Palace at Excel
is
Plaza,
our home this year, and it is the only fully functional theater, cinema, I should say, that we have in Grenada. I remember as a girl growing up, we had Regal Cinema, we had one on the Carnage, we had so many different
cinemas. In Grenada.
Exactly, you know. And now the only place, if you want to go and really see movies on a big screen and have the theater or the cinema experience, would be Movie Palace. So we're so thrilled to have them as our partner this year to house this.
Again.
Yes, last year we were there as well. So we're looking to bring more independent films into Movie Palace as well, so the younger generation can get appreciation for content that is being developed and designed here, Grenada and the Caribbean region as well.
On your flyer, I'm seeing Kinfolk.
Yes.
What is Kinfolk all about?
Kinfolk is the theme for this year. Every year we try to have a different theme. And if you notice, there's the Sankova bird that is here as well. So in order for us to know where we're going, we have to know where we came from. And because the Crossing played on the Laja Bless story. Yes, I'm excited about that. So it's all that mythical thing that we grew up with.
Only last night, I was talking with someone about the Laja Bless and the Ligaroo. And the Mama Malady. And
we are rich. We are rich with history, right? We are rich with culture. We are rich with all of these things that we grew up with. And it would be beautiful to see how it is being adapted into our own stories on screen. So I am so excited for the the nation to see Sabrina in the role of the lead protagonist in that film, and Renee as her colleague, our supporting actor in that film. And we are also doing a special screening of The Job, Becoming the Job. This is a project that was presented by the Grenada Tourism Authority, and that's dealing with our culture as well, right? Preserving our culture. We also formulated a relationship with Spice Mass, so we are going to be showcasing some of their series that they did on a traditional mass. So all this encompasses what folklore stands for. It's about storytelling in different forms.
I am embarking on a journey to take on something here. I am of the opinion, right, that there are so many Grenadians who don't know Grenada.
I would agree with you on that.
How much percent?
Maybe like 99%. I always like to leave a percentage just in case.
I think this is a golden opportunity, and the creation, the growth and development of the film industry in Grenada should have as one of its goal or its pillars showcasing Grenada in its entirety.
I agree.
Okay.
We are coming out from Carifesta. I represented Grenada during Carifesta this year, and we curated all of the programs, the films that we brought to Carifesta in Barbados, and just seeing our own films on the regional stage, competing and just being showcased with so many different films from the different islands. There's a sense of heightened pride that came from that, and we wanted to ensure that here nationally people can get to see the things. People are creating things every day, and they're putting it up on YouTube, and they're putting it up on all of TikTok and all of those streaming, and nothing wrong with that. You're getting the likes, you're getting all of this, but nothing beats when you sit in a controlled space and you're getting to see people's reaction really in real time, what your project is doing for them, because film is an emotional thing, right? And I think that's why filmmakers do what they do, and that's why we present it in controlled environments like film festivals, like movie theaters, to see the audience reaction. How did my film impact you? What difference is it? Because I can sit behind my smartphone and I can press like and I can laugh, but are you getting that immediate response from me, that personal touch? So I'm excited to be able for our audience to see the people who are actually behind all of these amazing films that we'll be showcasing this year.
Do you think that Grenada has what it takes to entice international film companies like the big movie theater productions places to come shoot, even if it's not the whole movie here, but aspects of the movie here? And we're talking about movies that you can go in the international cinemas and all those things and see. You think we've got that?
If we have it, of course we have it, and it is also happening right now. In the last few years, we had some of the top international reality shows that were shot here in Grenada. Below the Deck, we had the one from England, Fortune Hotel, that was here. The entire series was shot here. So you have that international appeal, right? You have our music videos that are trending across the world. People are curious about our culture. People are curious about our food. People are curious about, where's this place, Grenada? I mean, yes, we are a tropical island, and yes, we are competing with so many different islands, but there's something unique when you come to Grenada. You know, when you come to Grenada, you can't leave, right?
I don't leave.
Yeah, but what makes Grenada also special as far as production is concerned, now we're going into the business of production here, is the geographical location. In less than no time, you can be from the south, where you have all of the beaches, to the middle of the island where you have the rainforest that gives you a whole different scenery, and then you go to the north. So from a production standpoint, when you're moving the set, it takes less logistics, right? And it gives you that time. It cuts things down. So Grenada has what it takes.
And do you think we will eventually emerge as that place when the film companies... hey, Grenada is the place.
It is happening.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Yeah,
it is happening.
yeah.
We may not know all of the productions that is in the works and coming here, because you have to go through the different organizations here and the different departments here. But things is happening behind the scenes.
So it's also imperative now that the media houses, we're supposed to reach to a point where instead of playing the foreign clips and so forth.
Listen to me. I've been lobbying for this, and this is my own personal plug right here. My dream basically is for us to be able to premiere at least 2 feature-length films every year in Grenada, done by Grenadians, featuring Grenadians, and I don't care if it's Grenadians locally here in Grenada or Grenadians from the diaspora. There are so many Grenadians in the business of film internationally, and our hope and our goal, and through GOCAR, the process has already started, where we're creating a database so people can get to see who are the Grenadians doing these amazing things, internationally, because we just don't know. 7 years ago when we started, I remember going online and really doing intensive research to find out who are the Grenadians. Now, 7 years later, and Grenada trending, everybody and their mama is putting I am Grenadian there. So you can find us so easily now because I am Grenadian this, I am Grenadian British, I am Grenadian American, I'm Grenadian Canadian. Yeah. So we're seeing this.
Grenada, you're nice.
Grenada, nice.
Yes, Grenada, nice. All right, well, I just want you to let the audience know exactly how they can be a part of this, the cost, and what they can expect as we wrap.
What we have encouraged, we are encouraging the season pass. Our season pass is $90 US for the weekend, and we have four different blocks. We call it blocks that we'll be showcasing. So on Saturday, we have 2 blocks of films that we'll be doing. The first block of films starts at 5 p.m. and that consists of about 7 short films in that block frame time, and then the second film starts at 6:30 p.m. and all of it is followed by Q&A, so you're getting to meet the cast or the producers of the film, and then that is followed by a cocktail event that night, because after all it's close to Halloween, so we're having a beautiful themed event called Kinfolk After Dark, and it's a cocktail event where we all can just socialize and network and stuff like that. And then Sunday is when we are turning the lens on the regional filmmakers. So we have some regional filmmakers who are coming in to present their films here for us. So we're encouraging people to come out and do that. And that will be Sunday at 5 p.m. as well as 6:30 p.m. to close off the weekend. So again, the season pass is $90, $90 US for the entire weekend if you so choose to explore or experience all of it. And then for individual film blocks, it will be $40 EC, but it's only the day of the event.
Okay.
So there is no guarantee that you show up and there are seats available. So we're encouraging persons, if you really want to be part of this, purchase the tickets early.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can do it on GoToFet or on our website, 1261filmfestival.com, or Grenada Optical, is it, Erica?
Grenadian Optical.
Yes, Grenadian Optical. So we're also selling tickets there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I want to wish you all the best, as I've always done throughout the years, and I really want Grenadians to come out and see Grenadians. There are folks in Grenada who don't know certain places in Grenada, and we have to change that, and we will change that.
Yes.
If we are, welcoming tourists here, we have to know what we're giving them.
We have to.
We have to. So we are going to do all we can to ensure that our first tourists are us.
Yeah. Before I leave, I just want to say the team at Goka is doing such an amazing job, in really streamlining a lot of things. So we're really grateful for this opportunity right now to spread the word of what's happening, and to the rest of our partners that's coming in, Spice Mass, GTA, Movie Palace. We really appreciate these guys and them for really investing in pushing forth the creative economy as well as the cultural economy here in Grenada. So we're very thankful for that, for all of the things that they're putting in.
That's the direction the world is going, and we have to be on board. We cannot be left behind. The digital economy is exactly where we're headed, and we've got to, as Blossom Alexis Welch would say, we have to preparate ourselves.
We do.
That.
We really do.
Right.
We really do. So thank you so much.
The pleasure is always ours here at the GBN to, push the local, even those who don't want to come on the site.
We're not calling names today.
Yeah, we're not calling names. So you call name, I would whistle, okay? Sherian Nichols says hi.
Hi, Sherian.
Yes. Thank you once again, Ms. Phillip, for sharing with us this morning, and we want to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I cannot promise that I'll be there at every event.
But at least make an attempt to come.
I did come last year.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you did. You did support us, and we appreciate that always.
All right, so we look forward to that. Thank you, and all the best.
Yes.
You and your team.
Yes.
Folks, we take that break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmony 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Grenada, let's celebrate the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert on Sunday, November 9th from 5 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center with the best of Grenada along with the Black Prince and the Pink Panther. Our partners, Hubbard's, GBN, Grenada Paper Products, Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Clack's Court, Grenada's #1 rum, Brenville Credit Union, Bryden and Miners, Agents 4, Johnny Walker, Smirnoff Vodka, and Campari, Renwick Thompson and Company Limited, Pierre Marcel, Hard On Plus, Gittins Healthcare, Dollar Savers Auto Parts, Rise and Shine Supermarket, Springs Food Mart, Excel Plaza, Clem Vision Eye Center, Chillaxing Cafe, Ansett Coating, Victory Bar, Blue Bubba's PA Rental and Events Supply, Chateau de la Motte, Grenada, Captain Harris Apartments, Gem Holiday, Beach Resorts, Dana's City Inn, Glen Egg, Spring Water, and the Grenada Trade Center. Sunday, November 9th, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center, the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Please be seated by 4 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time. Next
AXA Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
All right, folks, it's 6 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and I want to really thank the team pushing Grenada. Grenada, you're nice, and we are not going to let anyone or anything compromise on niceness. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we're nice. And let's go back to the telephone line. I'm going to reopen the line so that we can continue on the conversation. I urge you folks to go out and be a part of that activity come next weekend. All right? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Well, good morning to you, Innocent.
How you doing, Tonton?
Sometimes slow is not always better. Okay. I don't know if you saw the telephone light in your studio lighting up while this lovely lady was there with you.
Yes, Tonton, I didn't want to share.
Well, I don't care. Quite frankly, I am too greedy and spoil one mammy, one child to care about that.
Lovely.
But seriously, I would really like you, and I want to say this publicly, to send her information through to me, contact information, given that it's into videography and everything like that. You may or may not know that next month is Epilepsy Awareness Month.
Okay.
As we call them commonly here in Grenada. I think I should say the term FITS because a lot more people, FITS, let me spell it out, would recognize what I'm talking about. I am seeking to have maybe a couple productions, short productions made so that videos can be shown about the situation, and yes, I'll go all out to say the plight of people with fits or epilepsy or seizures in Grenada. It may not be epilepsy they have. It could be an infection in their brain, some kind of virus. They had a knock in the head, and after a few years just started getting these fits, Sadly, a lot of people with this condition suffer in silence. Even more sadly, our fellow Grenadians condemn some of these people, calling them names, calling them crazy, calling them demon-possessed, you name it. And people with fits go through it. And I want this upcoming Epilepsy Awareness Month to be the start of a change. Let's put it like that. Okay. And I think that young lady that you were interviewing, she could lead into videographers coming together. And yes, I'll work with them openly and freely.
Okay.
This is not something for me. It's for epileptics in Grenada. As much a part of the culture as we have Lacha Bless and all of those figures in our culture, epileptics in Grenada are just as much a part of Grenada.
Okay. Thank you,
Well, I thank you for accommodating this call, Innocent. I'm not going to take up any more time, but thanks in advance for that contact information.
I will forward it to you, Tonton.
Thanks much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day, bro. All right. Folks, it's 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Sonia Mathlin Scott, good morning to you. Hope you're doing fine. And we still got 2 minutes in which we can, we've got a caller here. Let's go to our WhatsApp platform and entertain this caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you going?
I am alive and very thankful. How about you?
I'm trying to be happy, man.
Well, keep on trying.
Yeah, I know it's only 2 minutes you have, but I want to say something concerning or relating to the things that are happening with the American and the missile business in Grenada.
Not missile, radar system.
The radar system probably for missiles.
Nice.
One of the things that I am concerned about is the silence of the opposition. Here is and I was kind of a bit annoyed with you two on Tuesday. You had
Ruggles Ferguson
man named Mr. Garraway.
Oh, Senator Garraway.
former Senator Garaway. And I recognize that even you as a reporter or an interviewer seems not to even want to touch the topic with the opposition. The opposition is the one in Grenada who's supposed to speak on people's behalf. But yet that's a topic of which they willfully silent upon for some particular reason. And I do not know if it is to make political mileage. When you take into consideration what had happened in Riverside a few weeks ago, when Michael Batiste was on the opposition platform and he spoke condemning the present administration as saying that they're going anti-American. And then when you had the Monday night program on GBN, and you could have heard his voice again talking in favor of the people coming, and they are silent on the topic, I am wondering if they are the one who pushing the idea that they want Trump to assist them in getting into election, as was reported as what happened in Trinidad and Tobago when Dr. Keith Rowley turned against Trump. Then suddenly, so he lost the election, and Kamala came into play, and suddenly, so she Trinidad and Tobago start helping the Americans in that regard, and suddenly, so that if the president, in my opinion, let me make it clear, I am not supporting the Americans coming and put anything here. Okay. But it appears to me that the opposition is silent, maybe want to kind of suck up to the Americans. Or if anything go bad, they go say, we did tell you so. And I think that in myself is treason. Where the national business is concerned, they should come out and make a point rather than trying to gain some political mileage. And if they think they will want Donald Trump to come down in our country to do what he wants here, and using that as an opportunity to bring him, I will cause it that the opposition is playing with treason. Thank you very much, Mr. Innocent.
Thank you very much, caller. And this is where we end the program for the morning. Okay, we've run out of time, and thank you all for your participation and contribution to the program. And if the good Lord spare your lives, we'll have another come tomorrow morning. Until then, have a good day. If you've got to leave us at this time, have a good day. And if you're staying with us, well, you've made the right choice. The BBC is up next.